Hi folks, welcome back to the SQL 50 series. Today we will be starting with the new section, that is basic aggregation functions. With the last video, we have completed the join section, basics join sections, and now we are with the new section, that is basic aggregation joins, and this is the first problem in it. Okay, so LeetCode 620, not boring movies. Okay, so this is also categorized as a easy question, guys. So let us go through the question, with the on a overall high level view, right? So we can see understand that this question is very simple, right? So let us go. Okay, let us see. So there we have been given with one table, right? So cinema table. Okay, so this is where many of the youngsters are very they feel very attractive to. Okay, so many we are very interested in cinema and all, right? So yes, we have got that cinema table. So you can see that we have four fields. Okay, ID. So ID, as usual, every table we see, it will be having an ID, unique key or primary key, right? So ID, integer, movie, variable character, description, variable character, and rating. It's a floating point. Okay. So ID is the primary key for this table. Each row contains information of the name of a movie, its genre, and its rating. Uh, Rating is a two decimal float. Okay, two decimal places float in the range 0 to 10. Cool. Now you must be wondering genre, right? So it is nothing but the description only, right? In description they are providing us the genre. Okay, so yeah, so they are asking us to write a solution to report the movies with odd numbered ID and description that is not boring. Cool. Okay, so we have been given with two conditions. Okay, ID should be odd and description should not be boring. Okay, so return the result table ordered by rating in descending order. Cool. Yeah, so that's the problem, guys. Simple problem, right? So we have been given one cinema table and we need to do some we have to apply some filtering and then we have to return the results. Chill problem, right? So if we go through the example, guys, so we have been given with this table and we have all some list of movies, right? So and right, if we go through this table, right? So first filtering that we need to do is we need to find out all the IDs which are odd. Okay, so it must be again very simple problem right now, guys. You have been, it's a very basic problem that you will be solving in programming, right? So how to find how to check if an number is a even or odd, right? So how we will be doing that, guys? So we will be dividing that particular number by 2 and we need to check the reminder. Okay, not question, right? So if you divide by 2 and you will be checking that reminder, if it is equal to 0 then it's even number. If it is not, then it's an odd number. So we'll be doing the same logic, we'll be applying the same logic over here. So you should be also aware, right, how you will be checking, how you will get that reminder, because if you do a normal slash operator, forward slash, that is a basic division and it will return you the question and not reminder. So you must be aware of that, right? So you will be using that modulus operator, the percentage sign, right? So we'll be using that modulus operator to get the remainder and check if it is not equals to 0. Then we'll be getting all the odd number rows. So you can see that once we apply the that odd number condition, we'll be getting the first record because it is an odd number ID, and we'll be getting the third record, and we'll be getting the fifth record. And after that we'll be applying one more condition, that is description not boring. So if you see the third record description is boring, right? So it will be skipped, guys. So finally after two conditions get satisfied, right, only the two records, okay, 1 and 5 will be coming out, and we need to finally return the table ordered by rating in descending order. Okay, so rating descending order means fifth has the highest rating, so it will be coming in the first, and first had the 8.9. So like this. So this is it, guys. Very simple problem, right? So I hope you understood completely, right? So now let us go and write the code. Okay, so yes, so first what we'll do, we'll start from the from only, right, from cinema table, right? Now we need to apply two conditions, guys. So what are those two conditions? The first is ID should be an odd number. So how we will be doing that? So guys, where we all know that modulus operator, right? So where ID mod 2 not equals to 0. If it is equal to 0 means it will be passing all the even IDs. If it is not equals to 0 means it will be giving us all the odd IDs. Cool, right? So guys, I wanted to bring you some point here, because guys, I'm using Oracle language. Okay, so in Oracle does not support me this percentage sign. It's not a modulus operator. I do not have any modulus operator in Oracle, right? So in MySQL, if you are using MySQL, then it is completely fine. This statement will be completely fine. It will be working completely correctly. But in Oracle, it does not give me. So what I will do is, in MySQL also you will be finding this function. So this is called modulus function, and I'll be using this function. Okay, so in Oracle, for finding modulus, I have only this function. Okay, so it is it will also do the same thing, but it's a function. That was an operator and it is a function. So it just takes two parameters, right? The first one is an expression or a column on which you want to apply this mod, and the second is the number by which you wanted to perform, right? So what I'm doing, I'm dividing this ID by 2, right? IDs, every cell of ID by 2, and then I instead of getting the instead of getting the question, I'll be getting the reminder. Okay, mod will actually give me. So instead of using that operator, I'm using just this mod function. Cool, right? So after this, we will be adding one more condition, that is description not equals to boring. Okay, so description not equals to boring. Cool. And then what we need to do is we need to order it by rating descending order, right? So order by rating, and we need to find descending. So this is the thing. So by default, if I do not specify any ASC or DSC, it will be in ascending order. So for descending order, we need to explicitly specify rating DESC. I think you all know that. Okay, so I hope this will work correctly, and I think we need to select star. Yes, so we'll be selecting star here, and let us check if it passes for a sample test case. So yes guys, you can see that it has got accepted for our sample test case. So cool, and let us submit it and see if it works for all backend test cases. So cool guys, yes, it has passed all test cases, and let us see if there is any better solution. Yeah, so nothing guys, very similar, very similar approach, except the thing that they are using, yes, if you can also put equals to 1, or you can also put not equals to 0. I don't think so it will create any problem. Yeah, but for our test cases, I think this is fine, right? So we have 10 test cases, backend test cases, and it is passing. So cool guys, so it is a simple problem, and we were able to solve it. Okay, so yes, that's it from this problem guys. So I will meet you in the next problem. Thank you, happy learning.